This is my AP Euro textbook. It clocks in at 1,094 pages. It's produced a lot of late nights, caffeine highs, and laborious note-taking. But what does it really tell me about history? But do I really even know anything? Can history even be taught through reading books anyway? If I memorize all the dates, do I actually know what happened? Some will say that history is important men doing important things. Things that helped us, things that made us suffer, things that made us feel and think in ways that we've never before done. But is that really all it is? Is it just some guy with an army backing him? Or is there more behind it than that? Students are made to memorize these men and the battles they fought, where and when it happened, with whom they were against. Even the most exciting things made boring through textbook lingo and jargon. Students instantly regret skipping a section when the next pop quiz rolls around. By mid-semester, you're desperately hoping that royals soon become more creative at naming their children, lest you will have to memorize another long list of Louis. Exams come up so quickly, and by the time you finish taking one, you've already forgotten all that you've learned that unit. When semester finals roll around, you realize that you don't know anything. The late-night cram sessions didn't actually allow you to gain any knowledge. Now you're back where you were at the beginning of the year, except you have a lot less time to learn a lot more history. You get through them all right, but you're hoping you'll do better on the units coming up about more modern history because you'll actually have prior knowledge of it. This brings us to present day, when you realize that your history book doesn't actually cover all of history. So I went looking for more to see how many it would take to make a complete history. Here's how many I actually found. But even all of these don't cover everything. My English teacher once told my class that everything has bias, even our boring old history textbooks. It's why some books cover things that others don't, and why my AP Euro textbook fails to mention Florence Nightingale or Jon Snow. But sometimes it makes you wonder whose stories are they missing? What adventures are we not being told? Why some people are known the world over, and others you can't find anywhere? What would happen if losers wrote their own histories instead of their victors? And then there are all of us, living through history as we speak. What will our contributions be? What stories will we tell? My mom once said that she thought history was just a record of all the yesterdays of the past, and the yesterdays of the future. Every moment we live will eventually become history. Every thought, every idea, every word. And someday, maybe our stories will be on the pages of a boring history book. Until then, we can only work to fill in the gaps of the past, because history is always missing a story. It may be mine, it may be yours, or it may be someone from long ago. History is ongoing. We may never know what secrets the past holds, but we still have our stories to tell, because history is